What up, Fight World? Boxing Club, man. Let's get to it, man. So, man, finally, man, we got Gary Antuanne Russell, man. He making his comeback fight after a 13-month layoff. Gary Russell, 16-0 with 16 knockouts, and he going up against a dude named Cruz, who is 16-0 with 10 knockouts. Don't really know him, but you know it's a comeback fight. He fighting an undefeated guy, so I feel like it's a good comeback fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him go in there and get another knockout and keep the knockout streak going, but don't look for the knockout and, you know, let it come to you. But I just want to see Gary Antuanne Russell back active, man. He been out. I've been trying to figure out what's been going on with him because, you know, he don't really post on social media and he don't really do too many interviews, but he just did one with Mill City. And, you know, he was saying that he was suspended because he had he ate something bad, and he said it caused him to be dehydrated or something like that, so they extended his suspension or something like that. He didn't give too many details, plus the live stream was kind of glitching and stuff, like stopping and stuff, so I couldn't hear everything that he was saying, but he ain't really go into detail, man, but you know, it is what it is, man. August 12th, he finna fight. I'm ready to see him back active, man. You know, Gary Antuanne Russell, man, he got the knockout ratio. I feel like he a problem at 140. And, you know, I honestly feel like everybody at 140 with a belt, I feel like he has the potential to beat them. You know, I think he could beat Regis. I think he could beat Tio. I think he could beat Matias. And I think he could beat Rolly. You know, no disrespect for Rolly, but he definitely could beat Rolly. But, you know, man, like, he's somebody that's in a division that's not really talked about like that. He needs to be more active, man. Recently he wasn't that active. You know, he on a 13-month layoff, you know, going through what he was going through. And now, you know, he back, man. Now he finna shake it up and make some noise, man. And he one of them guys that they could talk about, man. You know, he got a good amateur record, man. I mean, he got a good amateur background. Like a lot of people talk about how he was good in the amateurs. He fought Jerron Ennis 3 times in the amateurs, and he beat him 3 times. Another fighter I like, Richardson Hitchens. I think he a good 140 that's a sleeper in the division too. Antuanne Russell beat him 3 times out of 4. And, you know, he beat Jermaine Ortiz in the amateur. So he got some good amateur wins, and that's not the pros. I understand that, but, you know, just saying, like, you know, he pretty much dominated them in the amateurs. You know, he fought Ortiz one time, but he dominated like Boots in the amateurs and Richardson Hitchens in the amateurs. But you know, the pros and the amateurs, 2 different things, man. It's you know, it's more rounds. You're not fighting those 3-rounders and stuff like that. So I want to see him in the mix, man. I want to see Antuanne Russell in the mix with the Montana Loves, the Richardson Hitchens, all the guys with a belt. The dude that beat Montana Love, Steve Spark, all those guys, man. I want to see him in the mix with all of them, man. And I like how he a super. He used smart aggression, man. He kind of remind me. He got some Sean Porter in him to me. Like he kind of like got a Sean Porter-ness to him, man. But I feel like he don't do as much wrestling as Porter did, but he throw a lot of punches, man. And you know, he aggressive, man. He gonna be hard to beat. Not just anybody gonna beat Antuanne Russell, man. You know, man, I'm ready to see him get back active, man. It's going down August 12th. And I just found out about it, man. I don't even know I know they said he the co-main event. I gotta figure out who the main event. But as soon as I saw this, man, I was like, let me make a video about it, because, you know, I've been waiting for him to do something, man. But, you know, Antuanne Russell, he fought, his last fight was against Rancis Bartholomew, man. And Rancis is a good fighter, man. He another good fighter, man. He like a kind of like a OG, a older guy in the division, but you know, he not no walk in the park for nobody. And Antuanne Russell was able to knock him out. So he was able to knock him out. I think his last one might have been Victor Postal, though. And he was the first and only person to stop Victor Postal, because Terrence Crawford dominated Victor Postal. I think he knocked him down multiple times, but you know, Antuanne Russell was able to get him out there. You know, out of all the brothers, out of all the Russell brothers, Antonio Russell, Gary Russell, that's the ones I could think of that I know. And Antuanne, he the only one that's undefeated right now. He the only undefeated Russell right now, man. And you know he gotta, you know, he carrying the torch right now for the Russell brothers, man. And you know he recently lost his pops, who was their trainer and stuff like that. And I think he might have had one fight without his pops. I ain't sure. I think it's one fight. I think it was the Victor Poster fight, but without his father being alive, because I think his father was alive for the Rancis fight, but he wasn't in his corner. Gary Russell was in the corner. Gary Russell Jr., the most famous Russell brother, was in the corner. But you know, you know, man, I'm ready to see this youngest. I mean, it's a lot going on right now in the boxing world as far as like big fights and good fights being made. But now we got fights like this that's not really big, but we get to see the guys that I feel like gonna be I feel like he's gonna be a real problem at 140, and you know he's gonna be a real problem at 140, and we get to see what he could do, man. But you know, that's just pretty much, man, what it is, man. I'm gonna figure out who the main event is on that fight, and we gonna go from there, man. But you know, man, that's all I got. Fight World, Boxing Club. Man, I want y'all to drop in the comment section, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Gary Antuanne Russell coming back, man. And just, you know, man, keep like who y'all feel like is the hot guys in the division, man. Y'all can say whatever, man. Just like let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. But that's all I got. Fight World, Boxing Club. Everybody like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.